We're here to say hey and let you in.
What are you waiting for, hon?
Let the episode begin. The girl in
Pink and the boy in
blue. But forget the heteronorms.
We're
For
from
all
all
of
of
you.
you.
She from the north.
He from the south.
Millennial to Gen Z. All these differences.
Girl, you're just like me.
Pop culture obsessed, and it's your turn to breathe. So
So
come dive into the world of the poppy scene. Boom!
Well, hello there, are we darlings? I'm your host, Sarah Mackenzie.
And I'm your host, Jacob David.
Welcome to part 2 of Lady Gaga. Not to be confused with her latest movie, Joker Folie à Deux. To hear our thoughts about that, check out our latest roundup after this.
In part 1, we left Gaga healing after a severe hip injury that meant she had to end the Born This Way tour a month early. However, I reckon it was about time she was due a little break.
Oh yeah, after what she had achieved in those first few years of stardom was truly unparalleled. A round of applause for Mother Monster.
A true sign she had infiltrated pop culture, Lady Gaga became a Simpson. The Simpsons not only created a Lady Gaga Simpson, but they created an entire episode all about her.
Yes, in 2011, Gaga guest starred as an animated version of herself in Lisa Goes Gaga. She came riding into Springfield on her train with giant stilettos on the wheels to help the residents of Springfield out of depression and help Lisa with her self-confidence. Series creator Matt Groening stated, "Since the very beginning, I've always wanted to have on the most iconic personalities of our time, and she's it, but also looked oh so Hollywood."
True that. And during this time, we got more than just cartoon Gaga, as we also got a Christmas EP from Gaga, a very Gaga holiday. Yes, cue those jingle bells as Gaga covered the classics and just would chat halfway through most of the songs in a very Gaga way. It's very old-timey. We love it. Oh, and you know what? You could also smell like Gaga if you wanted to. She released her first perfume in 2012, Lady Gaga Fame, followed by Eau de Gaga in 2014.
Hilariously, some reported that Gaga wanted her first perfume to smell like blood and semen.
Wow.
I mean, unfortunately for some, that might be what they smell like at the end of the night.
Oh my God. What have they been up to?
A good time. But our Gaga is way classier than that. Well, kind of. I actually, wouldn't be shocked if she did release cum-smelling products.
Oh my God. They'll be out of stock in no time.
So it was during the Born This Way tour that she got back to work on her next era.
And that is where we start this very episode. Enter ArtPop.
Well, there's only one thing left to do. Let's hit that rewind button.
Here we go. The Poppy Sea Pod.
I am so fab.
Check out, I'm blonde,
I'm skinny.
I'm rich,
And I'm a little bit of a bitch. Yeah, we're none of those things.
Not at all.
Oh,
Oh, gosh.
bouncy.
Who's poking my bum?
Oh, a foam finger.
A foam finger, Sarah. Oh, not just any foam finger. The Miley Cyrus twerking foam finger from her iconic 2013 VMA performance with Robin Thicke.
Ah, yes, we've landed in 2013, where, blurred lines. Just to be clear, the lines are never blurred. It's called consent, Robin.
That part.
And if you haven't listened yet, we cover all the goss on that infamous performance in our iconic award show performance episode part 2.
Yes, 2013 was the year of twerking Miley.
It was also the year Beyonce headlined the halftime Super Bowl performance and reunited with her Destiny's Child girls.
We were still buying DVDs in this time, and Twilight Breaking Dawn Part 2 was the best-selling DVD of the year.
Orange is the New Black was the TV show everyone was talking about and finally brought the lesbians to the mainstream.
Alongside bringing Netflix to the mainstream attention as one of their very first hit shows. Taylor Swift, hello Tay-Tay, she headed off on her Red tour.
And as Beyonce was single-handedly changing the music industry after dropping her surprise self-titled visual album without any promotion or notice.
What a time. And her partner in crime was about to drop her next studio album.
ArtPop. ArtPop arrived in August 2013 after the release of the first single from the album, Applause.
Applause. Applause.
Live for the applause.
There
applause.
she goes.
Oh, don't we just, darling?
Oh, Gaga really did say it best. Pop culture was in art. Now art's in pop culture in me.
Yes, inside us both.
Oh my word.
Pop culture's running through these veins.
And with ArtPop came the huge blonde wig and seashell bikini. But it wasn't an easy road to get there. After having hip surgery in February of that year, Gaga had to take 6 months off to heal. She continued to write songs while studying literature and music with her creative team, House of Gaga. She spoke of the inspiration behind writing Applause and her injury. I realised it was the applause of the fans that really kept me going, because I would be ready to go on stage and just be crying hysterically, not even understanding how I was feeling. I was feeling very dizzy, I had a lot of vertigo, I had pain, but it's like, fuck if I know what hurts the most because I've been on tour for a year. But I didn't want to let them down and I just couldn't cancel because the thought of leaving 50,000 kids in the arena just broke my heart. So I went out every night and I played and I played and I played until I couldn't walk one night.
Oh my God, I'm not going to lie. I would have quit way before she did.
See ya.
Poor thing,
I know,
though.
bless her heart.
Well, our Gaga is a trooper and she got right back on it for the art pop era. She describes Art Pop as an album that is meant to mirror a night at the club.
Ooh.
So she did exactly that to launch it, hosting a 2-day event called Art Rave. The launch party included a press conference, a performance, as well as displays of artwork from famous artists, including Marina Abramovic and Jeff Koons.
Gaga was fully unleashing her performance artiste side while still gaining commercial success, truly bringing the world of art and pop together. Applause made the top 10 in more than 20 countries worldwide.
The opening track from the album, Aura, featured in the film Machete Kills, where she played the part of an assassin and dipped her talented toes into the movie world. But nothing much really came of the film. I mean, I'd never heard of it.
I have.
Oh, of course you have.
And I'm pretty sure it's because the Machete franchise is a more adult spin-off from one of my favourite childhood film series, Spy Kids.
What?
Yeah, and hey, not too much may have come from this particular flick, but Gaga had dipped her toes into the movie world for the first time, and it was sure to not be her last.
When Art Pop was released, it received mixed reviews and didn't manage to reach the heights of her previous album success. But let's be real, that's a pretty high height to reach.
I'm going to say it, Art Pop was truly ahead of its time. Even if it didn't connect with the general public in the way the first albums did, many a monster will scream justice for Art Pop to this very day.
I can hear them now. Now, the second single off the album was unfortunately a terrible idea. And probably the most Lady Gaga has seemed to stray from her models. I mean, we associate her so much with supporting women, the LGBT community, and she's spoken about her experiences with sexual assault and rape. So she has become an important voice for survivors. So it seemed a very odd decision when she released Do What You Want with R. Kelly.
Not
Oh,
a highlight.
no.
No. And I think, unfortunately, this second single choice really did actually kill the momentum of the album.
No wonder.
And you know what? I'm actually going to interject with my personal campaign for an alternate timeline where Venus was the second single choice from the album.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nicer?
Wouldn't it? Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm going to back that track to my dying day, Sarah, because ain't no song that gets me hype like Venus does, okay? And those that get it, Get it?
Venus.
Alas, we live in the timeline where we got do what you want.
Oh. I mean, I remember when this happened and I was so confused. R. Kelly, who is now serving over 30 years in prison for sex crimes, hadn't actually been arrested at this point, right? But there was a lot of chat about his awful behaviour. And it seemed like a really odd move for Gaga, especially singing a song about doing what you want to my body with R. Kelly. I mean, she did say the song was about how the media portrayed her, which I can get on board with, but just not the R. Kelly bit.
No, not the R. Kelly part, ever. A year later, she actually re-released the song with Christina Aguilera, which is, to me, the superior version anyways.
Oh,
Take all the controversy out of it. I still prefer that version.
Yeah, we should have just led with that.
Yeah. The music video never appeared. So it seems her team knew better and whoop, pulled the plug. Initially, she defended the collab, but eventually in 2019, she said the following. As a victim of sexual assault myself, I made both the song and video at a dark time in my life, she continued. My intention was to create something extremely defiant and provocative because I was angry and still hadn't processed the trauma that had occurred in my own life. I can't go back, but I can go forward and continue to support women, men, and people of all sexual identities and of all races who are victims of sexual assault. I have demonstrated my stance on this issue and others many times throughout my career, and I share this not to make excuses for myself, but to explain. Till it happens to you, you don't know how it feels. But I do know how I feel now. I intend to remove this song off of iTunes and other streaming platforms and will not be working with him, R. Kelly, again. I'm sorry, both for my poor judgment when I was young and for not speaking out sooner.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what? As much as I think it took her far too long to say something, like years, at least she did. And at least she was honest and genuine. I think it's a lot more than other celebrities do if they have made mistakes.
Exactly. I do really admire Gaga's realness with that statement, to be honest. Like, she isn't perfect. She's human and willingly acknowledging her errors. So here's the thing. From such a young age, Gaga was out here as a figurehead for marginalised communities. And that's an awful lot of pressure on a young woman to, get everything right.
Yeah.
Like, she was young. I mean, for example, hello, Gaga was out in Russia touring at my age in 2012, vocally supporting the LGBT community there, where it is illegal to be gay, and risked getting arrested for vocalizing her support and allyship on stage.
It's so true. I mean, oh my God, that video of her on stage gives me goosebumps.
Same. So we've had our scandal. Back to ArtPop though. And it's very well documented that sadly the ArtPop era was a very dark time for Gaga personally.
Yeah, she mentioned it in that 2019 statement too.
The same month ArtPop dropped, she hosted SNL, opening with a fabulously jazzy version of Applause, which would turn out to be a little tease of Gaga's next musical direction. But before we enter Gaga's jazz era, she headed off on her fourth tour, Art Rave, the ArtPop tour, which ran from May 2014 to November 2014.
Oh, she works hard. Now, it was around this time she met a very special man. It's Mr. Tony Bennett, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo!
The unlikely pair first met in 2011 at the Robin Hood Foundation Gala in New York, where they were both performing. Gaga performed Orange Coloured Sky, a rendition of the Nat King Cole song, and after the show, she was told that Tony Bennett wanted to meet her. Mm-hmm. Hilariously, Gaga was in one of her unusual outfits and said of their first meeting, I sang a couple of jazz numbers that night, so I was real nervous to meet Tony Bennett. Plus, I looked crazy. I had blonde in my hair and black in my hair, red lipstick. I had 4 big velvet moles on my face. I was doing my thing. And I went to meet Mr. Bennett and he said, Lady, you are a jazz singer.
Imagine being told by the Tony Bennett that you're a jazz singer. I mean, that's the ultimate Stamp of approval.
Yeah. Just add that to the moles.
Yes, yeah. They might have seemed like a bit of an odd pair, with Tony obviously renowned for being one of the jazz artists, whilst Gaga was, of course, the eccentric, crazy pop girly. But also what we didn't quite know as a general public yet was that she was an extremely talented pianist and a classically trained singer. She's like lightning in a bottle, is Gaga.
Later in his career, Tony began to collaborate with other artists, old and new, and made 2 duet albums, one in 2006 and then one in 2011. He worked with artists including Barbra Streisand, Paul McCartney, and Elton John. I was going to pick those names off those name drops.
Tony came to play.
He really did. He's not messing around. Only mega stars allowed. And it was the exact same for Duets 2. It was such a good album. When this came out, I was obsessed with 2 songs. And Jacob, I'm sure you can guess which ones.
I actually can.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to go wild and say Lady Gaga because we're doing a Lady Gaga
How
episode.
did you know?
But of course, Miss Amy Winehouse.
Indeed, yes. Gaga and Tony sang The Lady is a Tramp, and oh my goodness, she sounded incredible. I obviously love pop star Mother Monster Gaga, but my God, do I love jazz Gaga. She showed off her amazing voice, and I think it was the first time I really started to appreciate those vocals. But still keeping it Gaga with her bright turquoise hair in the video.
Yeah. It was this musical relationship that would define the final decade of Tony's career. In an interview with Rolling Stone, Tony spoke about working with Gaga on The Lady is a Tramp. She came in so prepared and so knowledgeable about what to do. She's as good as Ella Fitzgerald or anybody you want to come up with. And that's without her dancing and her philosophies about breaking myths that are incorrect in social situations. She's very strong. I know it sounds way out, but she could become America's Picasso if they leave her alone and let her just do what she has to do. She is very, very talented.
How nice is that? Oh, you would just want to make Big Tony proud, wouldn't you? And it was after that Gaga asked him to do a jazz album with her. And around the time Applause came out in 2013, prior to the ArtPop tour, she actually started recording with Tony. He said, "We're going to do a jazz album with composer Marion Evans, a big swing band, and I'm looking forward to it because a lot of people don't know it, but she's a phenomenal jazz singer."
And Cheek to Cheek was released in September 2014. The record was Gaga's 3rd consecutive #1 album on the Billboard 200 and won a Grammy Award for Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album. The duo recorded the concert special Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga Cheek to Cheek live and embarked on the Cheek to Cheek tour from December 2014 to August 2015, which means that when Gaga finished her ArtPop tour, she went straight to the Cheek to Cheek tour.
On the road again. She knows how to put in the hours. It was around this time we started to see a wee shift in her look and overall aesthetic. Gaga was entering another era as we started to see glam Gaga emerge. I mean, do you remember seeing her at the Oscars when she performed that Julie Andrews tribute?
That was gobsmacking.
It was really the first time I would say we saw her in that kind of grown-up Hollywood chic look. She wore this sparkly white ball gown, but was still authentically Gaga, of course, often with the hair. She had like greyish blonde and the tattoos. It just made her Gaga. Oh, very cute story on the tattoos.
Yes.
You know the trumpet on the inside of her
Yeah,
upper
I do.
arm?
I can literally picture it, yeah.
Yeah. That's a sketch of Miles Davis' trumpet drawn by Tony Bennett himself.
Oh,
isn't that cute?
it's so special. Well, look, Gaga has a lot of tattoos. I think it's 24 as far as we know.
The ones we've seen.
Oh, there we go. And the mouse on her left elbow is for her sister, whose nickname is Mouse. And it's holding a needle because her sister's a fashion designer, if you remember from episode 1.
Oh, I love that.
By 2015, Gaga had inserted herself as a complete global superstar. She was a world-renowned artist, winning Billboard Woman of the Year, and she'd already accomplished an incredible amount at this point in her career. But look, it was no secret that from an early age, Gaga's dream was always to be an actress. And at this time, that started to become the main focus.
And after dabbling in the not very successful Machete Kills, Jacob being the only one.
Come on, Spy Kids!
Her dream really did come true when she was cast in what I can only describe as a match made in horror heaven.
Yeah.
Or hell. She was cast in Ryan Murphy's anthology series, American Horror Story. Oh, can we just pause?
Can we pause?
Oh, first...
Pause up!
Pause. First, we need to appreciate the creative genius that is Ryan Murphy.
Yes, and they are just the perfect match. It's the camp with the horror.
Yeah. It's also hilarious. And it gets me every time. And I love telling people this because I know we know this. But do you know this? Are you listening? Ryan Murphy, of course, he loves his horror. He always supports the LGBT kind of storylines. He's behind American Horror Story, Assassination of Gianni Versace, Pose, Feud, the Jeffrey Dahmer story.
But also, Glee!
How did that brain do all of that?
Literally, Glee and American Horror Story were created at pretty much the same sort of time.
Really?
Literally, it was as season 3 of Glee was coming out, they announced that Ryan Murphy had a new show coming out, American Horror Story. And when I tell you the difference was rather jarring, but equally fabulous, it was a very exciting time.
And I love how he's kind of kept to that kind of horror, gore, blood,
And we
shocking.
just have Glee in the middle of it all.
Just to cleanse the palate. But there's always a common theme, like you said, Jacob, of that camp, horror, LGBT stories.
And you could say the same for Gaga.
So true. Gaga was cast in the 5th season of American Horror Story, Hotel.
Oh, ding ding.
And the series aired from October 2015 to January 2016. Now, this may be controversial amongst the American Horror Story fans out there.
Because it's not a fan fave.
It's mine. It's in my top 3.
And you know what it is? My personal opinion, this season was not good, but Gaga was phenomenal.
So good.
Like, Gaga was the clear standout of that season.
Yeah.
And when I say the season wasn't good, we got high standards. It was, of course, still fantastic. But where it ranks for me with the American Horror Story seasons, I mean, I'm not going to lie, I gave up on American Horror Story at about season 9 or 10.
Yeah, I think I was
I lasted longer than most, to be honest.
Same, yeah.
But the Kim Kardashian season, never.
Oh, no, thank you.
Look at that. Can you believe? They went from getting Lady Gaga to Kim K.
Very strange choice.
No shade on our girly Kim. Equally a pop culture icon.
But not an actor.
No. Yeah, no, I thought she was phenomenal, but the season storyline, it felt untied together. It felt like too many separate things were going on without like a clear overarching storyline.
Right. Maybe I was blinded by the Gaga of it.
But understandable, because Gaga was simply phenomenal.
Yeah.
And you know what? The Golden Globes agreed.
Sure did.
Because Lady Gaga went on to win the Golden Globe for this role. And she was the second main actress from the show to win that prestigious award. The first one being Jessica Lange for her performance as Constance Langdon in Murder House. And it was also at the time quite a big deal because Jessica Lange had just left the show after season 4. And then everyone was like, who's going to replace the star of the show? Enter Mother Monster.
Well, rumours say in part that's why she left the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because she wasn't impressed about them getting who she deemed not actors.
A stunt casting.
Yeah, however...
Well, Gaga surely proved herself.
She really did.
She stepped into those boots and strutted her stuff.
She really did. I mean, for me, Gaga really is the definition of a triple threat.
Yeah.
A lot of people just presumed, and maybe including Jessica, that she was just a pop star who wanted to act. But she really proved herself. And shall we say, Jacob, a star was born. But we'll get back to that.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hiya.
It's us. What a surprise.
Well, we hope you're having fun. It's good, isn't it?
Is it missing some visuals, Sarah?
Oh, Jacob, we're all in need of the visuals.
Well, we're delivering when it comes to our socials.
We are. Join our community on Instagram at the Poppy C Podcast.
And immerse yourself into the world of pop culture with all the content related to our episodes.
And check us out on TikTok and YouTube at the Poppy C Pod.
That's at the Poppy C Pod. We'll
see you there. Well, back to global pop stardom because she continued to influence modern pop culture in all areas.
In terms of these things, Gaga really was the Madonna of our generation, especially for the gays. She wasn't just Mother Monster. She was Mother. Full stop. Period. As a bisexual woman, she has been openly supportive of the gay community and was never scared to stand up for them, which we don't forget.
Gay rights!
In January 2016, she publicly backed Hillary Clinton in the farce of an election which saw Trump win.
I still can't get my head around what the fuck has happened in American politics since Trump entered the White House.
In June 2016, during a vigil held in Los Angeles for victims of the attack at the gay nightclub Pulse in Orlando, Gaga read aloud the names of the 49 people killed in the attack and gave a speech. Later that month, she appeared in Human Rights Campaign's tribute video to the victims of the attack. She opposed the presidency of Donald Trump and his military transgender ban. In 2018, a leaked memo from Trump's office revealed that his administration wanted to change the legal definition of sex to exclude transgender Americans. Gaga was one of the many celebrities to condemn him and spread the hashtag #Won'tBeErased campaign to her Twitter followers. Cynthia would have loved that. She was quoted as saying in 2009 that she wanted to inject gay culture into the mainstream. It's not an underground tool for me.
Honey, she completed the assignment. And we can tell it's because she genuinely cares and actually passionately believes in LGBT rights.
Yes, Gaga.
She's been open that she doesn't necessarily represent the whole community, but she is a true supporter. And in one of the Poppy C Pod's favourite interviews, she reprimands the interviewer for asking her a silly question and says her biggest thrill of her career so far has been the gay community. Because they love strong, sexual women who speak their mind.
It's true.
I mean, honey, I've been saying it for years.
That's why we love you, Sarah.
Oh, thanks, honey. It was at the 2016 Oscars that she received her first nomination. It was for the song Till It Happens to You, alongside legend Diane Warren, who she co-wrote the song with. It was for Hunting Ground, a documentary film exploring sexual assault on college campuses in America. She performed the song on the night with 50 sexual assault survivors standing alongside her. It was during the rehearsals for the moving performance that she actually began to face her own reality with sexual assault and went on to share the following. The first day of rehearsals with all the survivors, I could barely get myself together. My body was wrecked with inflammation and pain, crying and shaking the whole walk to the stage. The whole night before, I did not sleep. Gaga's post said, "The fear of knowing I would finally face that I belonged in that group. I told them I was so sorry I couldn't be the Lady Gaga for them, that I couldn't even get dressed. I could barely even get through the song, couldn't hit any of the high notes." She has bravely spoken out about how she was raped on a date when she was only 19 by a man 20 years older than her. "You were 20 years older than me. I was a kid. How is that a date?" Gaga said at the time, "It took me a long time to feel strong about it. I don't know what I was thinking. I didn't tell anybody. I didn't even tell myself for the longest time. And then I was like, you know what? All this drinking and all this nonsense, you have to go to the source. Otherwise, it just won't go away." She was introduced at the Oscars by Joe Biden, who she was working closely with on the campaign to stop sexual assault in college campuses. She thanked her fellow victims for helping her feel strong again. It was an impactful moment, as when someone with a platform that Lady Gaga has speaks out about an important issue like that, it helps so many others. So at this point in 2016, when she's being such a brave person and a strong voice for survivors, I was still quite confused because she still hadn't spoken out about the song that she'd done with R. Kelly at this point. And I mean, I can see now that she was still processing her own trauma.
Well, exactly.
And I could understand that. But I think
Yeah.
looking at it from the outside, it was very much like, how can you stand on a stage and support everyone like this, but also have released a song with R. Kelly? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But it goes to show we never truly know what's going on the inside with people.
100%.
And, you know, it makes so much more sense now. It completely makes sense now, given that we know what she had to endure.
Mm-hmm.
It was later, in 2016, that she announced her relationship with her fiancé, Tom Kinney, of 5 years, had ended. A source...
Good old source.
Yeah, good old source. That source initially said, "She's working on an album. He's working on his show. They aren't in the same state. It was just hard." Gaga said in a rather vulnerable statement, "Taylor and I have always believed we are soulmates. Just like all couples, we have ups and downs, and we have been taking a break. We are both ambitious artists, hoping to work through long distance and complicated schedules to continue the simple love we have always shared. Please root us on. We're just like everybody else, and we really love each other."
Oh, poor wee thing. I do remember her talking about this in her Netflix documentary, 5'2", which came out in September of 2017. She talks about how she can't seem to have both success in career and in relationships. And it's a shame. In the documentary, she revealed every time she hit a career milestone, her relationship would end. She said, "It's like a turnover. My love life has just imploded."
Oh, Gaga.
Oh, no.
And it's so true, though. I mean, high demanding jobs really do cost you so much personal time.
We relate, Gaga.
Oh, yes, we do. But if we relate, imagine how difficult it is to find any personal time when you're bloody Lady Gaga.
Yes.
In late 2016, Gaga also returned to American Horror Story as a witch in season 6, Roanoke. But she switched it back up to pop star Gaga with the release of her 5th solo album's lead single, Perfect Illusion.
Perfect illusion.
It wasn't love.
Well, howdy there, Cowboy Gaga. It's time for country era.
It's like, I just love a cowboy, you know? I'm just like, I know it's bad, but I'm just like, can I just like hang off the back of your horse? And can you go a little faster? Hey, girl.
Hey, girl.
Let's talk Joanne.
All right, then. The album Joanne was released in October 2016 and became Gaga's 4th #1 album on the Billboard 200, making her the first woman to reach the US chart summit 4 times in the 2010s.
Wow.
Wow.
It was named after her aunt, Joanne Stephanie Germanotta, who the star is named after.
Joanne had very sadly died at a really young age, at only 19 years old, due to complications arising from lupus. Gaga recognised her aunt's death had a profound effect on her family and her work. The family actually talk about it openly in her documentary, 5'2". In an interview, Gaga revealed that Joanne's lupus got more complicated after Joanne had experienced a sexual assault, and those complications resulted in her death.
This album was easily her most personal to date and featured the title track, Joanne, a poignant tribute to her aunt's early demise far before her time. Really beautiful song and just a sad track.
But nice that she could pay so much respect to her as well.
Yeah. She continued to stay political with the track Angel Down, created directly in response to the killing of Trayvon Martin in 2012. And as Gaga described, the epidemic of young African Americans continuously murdered in America. How can I not say something, Gaga said about the track.
Still sadly relevant. It also gave us the beautiful song, Million Reasons, apparently written about her ex. 2017 was a pretty mega year for Gaga.
Huge.
And led to the biggest night of her career so far at the Super Bowl halftime. Here, do they actually do it in the halftime?
Yeah, they do. It's like such a quick turnaround.
Wow. Surely that would damage the grass. Gaga jumping about on it.
I think they got the budget for it, Sarah. Don't you worry.
I was losing sleep.
Gaga started off the year with a new man on her arm.
Ooh la la.
Lady Gaga and talent agent Christian Carino were first spotted together at a Kings of Leon concert in January 2017. Wild. And the fans were happy to see her in love again.
Just a few weeks into the Trump presidency, boo, Lady Gaga took to the stage at halftime of the Super Bowl. After weeks of speculation, how would the left-leaning Hillary supporter and LGBTQ rights advocate use her voice on the world's biggest platform?
How?
We'll tell you. She performed Born This Way.
Hey, yes.
Yeah. And it was in front of Mike Pence.
Oh, slay.
Gay rights. She was incredible.
Incroyable.
Hit after hit. Honestly, her breath work.
Literally like peak athlete.
She ran, she sang, she jumped, she danced, she played the piano, and she delivered what was voted by CBS Sports the second best Super Bowl performance of all time.
Considering there's been like nearly 60, that's quite incredible.
Absolutely.
It attracted 117.5 million viewers in the United States, exceeding The Game, which had 111.3 million viewers, and making it the third most watched Super Bowl halftime show at the time. She began the performance on top of the stadium in Texas, singing God Bless America, as drones formed the American flag behind her. And then that jump. The jump that became an instant meme. Wow. And actually, when Gunther, my chihuahua, jumps off the sofa, he looks exactly like Lady Gaga. And my husband and I are there. Oh, there goes Gaga. Whee! She made her impact.
She really did.
All the way in London, we're sat on the sofa talking about Gaga's jump.
Years later, they're like, oh, there he goes. Gaga. Of course, there was much speculation about the fashion, darling. What would Gaga wear? Well, she looked insane in a custom Atelier Versace jumpsuit, beaded all over with oh my God, it's changed how it
Are
says
you looking
it.
for Swarovski there, Sarah?
Thanks, babe. Swarovski crystals. Power shoulders to the max and big sparkly boots. I mean, she looked full glam rock.
Oh, yeah. She also changed for her last song, Bad Romance, into an American football-inspired look, which consisted of sequined silver hot pants and a football shoulder pad-like jacket.
And then there's a dampener.
Oh, no. No, there doesn't need to
I'm
be a dampener.
I'm sorry, but it's a thing called press.
Oh, don't
and
bother.
Body shaming.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know how this is even possible, but they managed to body shame Lady Gaga and her tiny, teeny, tiny, tiny little tummy, calling her fat. And she looked amazing.
Tiny.
I know, so it's dangerous.
It is dangerous.
Yeah.
It's real. I mean, the bloody media, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, her response, which I love she gave a response, actually.
Good. Call it out, mother.
Yes. She said, I heard my body as a topic of conversation, so I wanted to say, I'm proud of my body, and you should be proud of yours too, no matter who you are or what you do. Oh, I love her.
Me too. Preach it, Gaga. And on a nicer note, the New Yorker review described Gaga and the show as an astute, intense and disciplined performance. And we at the Poppy C Pod agree.
Agreed.
Following the show, Gaga announced she was braving the tour life again for the Joanne tour.
Jeez, she literally does not stop.
No.
It's constant work for her and creative treats for us.
But before the Joanne tour was to begin, Gaga had another headline gig to do. The sunny, influencer-filled Coachella. And when she performed, Coachella was still in its peak cool era, as far as I remember.
No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. Between Gaga, Beyonce and Ariana headlining consecutively from 2017 to 2019,
Yeah.
Coachella really had pop culture in a chokehold for those years.
110%.
That's when I wanted to go really bad.
Yeah, and now I just couldn't think of anything worse.
Do you know you can't drink there? I'm lying. You can drink, but you have to be in a little pen. Like, you can't go and stand by a pint and watch Gaga.
Oh, no. Take me back to the days when Vanessa Hudgens was queen of Coachella.
Oh, yes!
Yes!
Now, she was actually a replacement in 2017.
Who could have Gaga have been a replacement for?
The one and only, very pregnant, Beyonce.
Yeah.
She had to pull out due to doctor's orders. You got to protect those twins, girl. And that then gave us the ultimate Coachella headline the following year. It still blows my mind that one of her best performances of her life was less than a year after birthing twins.
Totally. And of course, you know, she called her partner in crime to cover.
Of course.
And Gaga answered. And Gaga really, oh my gosh, she gave it her all.
She did. She went, okay, honeybee.
She opened with Schib.
I don't know. Is that how you say it?
I don't know.
I wanted to say sheep.
I'm really sorry to the Germans out there.
Yeah, das is not good.
Oh my gosh. Cancel her, not me. I don't speak German, but I can if you like. Ow!
I'm just still thinking about the confidence that you said that with. Schleep. What does it mean? Jacob, tell me.
What, Sarah? What does what mean?
The name of that song.
Come on. What word are you talking about?
Schliebe, schlieb.
So apparently it literally translates as crap in German.
I honestly fucking love Gaga. Oh.
And no one is expecting this
No.
as the opener. It went into Love Game, into John Wayne.
Oh.
So honestly, sorry, 3 of my absolute favourite Lady Gaga songs.
Oh, you should have been there.
Literally, I wish I could have been there, babe. I was underage.
Yeah, definitely no drinking for you.
The set list really kept the audience on their toes, but it also delivered the classic bangers everyone wanted, even if it was a rock version of Just Dance.
I mean, I can hear it now.
She even surprised us with a performance of a new and unreleased track, The Cure. Dropping it on streaming services after the performance.
Always a risky little game, playing new songs at festivals. You want to hear the ones that just everyone knows?
I feel like it's a good technique, you know, drop it whilst the audience is hyped. Do you know what I mean? I remember waking up the morning after Coachella had taken place and being buzzing when I saw this.
Oh.
It was a very exciting time. Okay, so I also have a theory here.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. So as we know, A Star Is Born was to be released the following year in 2018. But right here and now in 2017, this is when they were filming it. It's when it was being made and created, etc., etc. I think, hear me out here, I think The Cure was originally intended for the A Star Is Born soundtrack.
Ooh, do you?
I do. Yeah, I do. You know what? I'm pretty sure the monsters have theorized about this as well. But it has such a similar sound to Ali's pop star era. Obviously, Ali being the character Gaga played in the movie. And in the movie, she literally ends up singing a song called Heal Me, which sounds very similar to The Cure. And obviously has the same themes too. And it's giving that The Cure and Heal Me were alternates, and they finally made a choice. And Gaga thought, oh, I quite like the reject. I'll release it at Coachella.
I can totally hear this.
Yeah.
Now, when I'm thinking about The Cure, I'm like, it literally is Heal Me, but just better.
Thank you. I prefer The Cure. But that might just be because I associate it with the excitement of, like, Coachella.
Good theory, Jacob.
Thank you. Thank you. You on board?
Oh, totally.
We love it.
Hopped on. Hey, Captain.
Gaga's Netflix documentary, 5'2", released in September of 2017, and it gave her fans a real insight into her life. It pulled back the pop culture icon curtain, and she showed some truly vulnerable moments in this film. Although the celeb docu-movie is pretty common now, it was one of the first times we had seen a modern celebrity at Gaga's level reveal so much in a docu.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I was already a massive fan, But it really gave me an appreciation for how hard that woman worked and how much she cared about her craft and her art. I'm also a huge fan of the name, being a fellow short gal at exactly 5'2". Gaga, the best things come in small packages. Although, sadly, I may be Gaga stature, I'm definitely packing more Kim K booty.
Except yours is natural.
Yeah, that. Yeah, Kim, you got to pay for this. Please give me some of your money. Oh. Gaga wanted her documentary to be truthful and to give viewers unfiltered behind-the-scenes access in a year of her life, during which they cover the production and the release of her studio album, Joanne, and the lead up to that Super Bowl performance.
Yeah. It also let us into her family dynamic and her struggle with fibromyalgia, a chronic illness that causes widespread pain, fatigue, depression, and insomnia. It's just so awful and debilitating, and she had to overcome so much on a daily basis to continue working like she did.
Yeah, really awful. And it was really hard to watch some of those scenes when she was in so much pain.
It went on to win multiple awards, including Best Doc at MTV Movie and TV Awards in 2018. She won the Popcorn Trophy.
She got it.
And clearly inspired every other celeb to get the cameras rolling and to make their own.
Yes.
The doc also gave the fans what we wanted, the tea on her side of the beef with Madonna.
Ah, yes. We return to the juicy, ongoing beef.
With Big Madge. By 2018, Gaga had graduated from the TV roles and she landed her first leading lady role as Ali in the remake of the classic A Star Is Born. And you know what? I think she seemed made for this role.
Totally. Apart from the movie and the incredible soundtrack, which we will cover in the next and final Lady Gaga episode.
Yes.
A Star Is Born gave us a Gaga quote that is synonymous with that press tour. 100 people in the room and 99 people say they liked it. I only remember the one person who didn't.
Wait, Sarah. I think the amount of times you've heard that, I think you got it a little bit wrong. I know we've heard many a version, but it wasn't that. It was, there can be 100 people in a room and 99 of them don't believe in you, but all it takes is one person. And that was Bradley.
Ah, well spotted, my darling, because the quote I said was in fact from many years earlier and was spoken by ... Madonna.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Yes.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh no.
Uh-huh. And just like that, the feud was reignited as Madonna posted that old video during said press tour, but quickly deleted it after the backlash from Gaga fans. However, in true Big Madge style, she posted a few cheeky captions, one being, "Don't fuck with me Monday," and #sorry not sorry.
But look, I think we can read between the lines on that one, folks. But you're going to need to wait for the next episode to that. Honestly, though, imagine the shit we'd get into, Sarah, with the amount of pop culture references we make.
I know.
We'd have Nadine coming for us. We'd have
Sheza
coming for our throats. The GC.
Gary Barlow.
We have got a lot to look forward to in the next episode because Gaga is about to go full Hollywood, baby.
Indeed. With also a visit to the futuristic world of Chromatica.
Oh my gosh, we've got House of Gucci, the Chromatica Ball, Joker, and beyond. Even disease.
Ooh.
Oh, we're getting into it all next episode.
See you next time
On
the Poppy C Pod.
Uranus.
Don't you know my ass is famous?
Been told that many a time. Hi guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Poppy C Pod.
Whilst we've collected our information from reputable sources, The opinions and views expressed do not necessarily reflect or represent those who we've discussed in this episode.
As much as we would have loved to have witnessed these Poppy C moments in person,
Sadly, we did not.
and this episode is a combination of in-depth research and our own opinions.
Make sure to check out the Poppy C Pod on Instagram at the Poppy C Podcast.
And at the Poppy C Pod on all other socials.
Please leave us a 5-star review on your podcast streaming service.
It really does make the world of difference to an independent podcast like our own.
Thanks, darlings, and see you next time on
The Poppy C Pod.